Hey YouTube, welcome back to another Creekside Creations home project. Today, it's going to be something small, something easy, a beginner, DIYer, everybody's going to be able to do this project in the end. Come with me on the journey from the start to the finish and we'll build this together. And all you're going to need is 3 fence pickets. We have our 3 fence pickets. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take this one here. All right, we're just going to take it, throw it away. We don't need it right now. We're not even going to worry about that one. We have 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the miter saw. But first, what we need is we're going to need 4 cut at 14 inches. And then 6 cut at 12 3/4 inches. So follow me and I'll meet you at the miter saw. All right, so we're back here at the miter saw. So what we're doing, we're just gonna get it set up, get it ready to go. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the 4 at 14 inches. I'm just gonna do 1. I'll give that a nice cut, and then what I'll do is I'll use that for reference for my next 3. And there we are. We got a 4 cut at 14 inches. All right, so I grabbed my other board, but first what I'm going to do, we need 6 at 12 3/4. I'm going to take the piece that I had left over from the first one, measure out my 12 3/4. And we're going to go here. Perfect. I'm going to cut that piece off. And we got a nice piece at 12 3/4, and that is the scrap that I have left from the 1 fence picket. Measure these, and we'll cut 5 more. And I'll see you when I'm finished. All right, so we've got our front and our side panels all cut, 6 at 12 3/4 and 4 at 14 inches. All right, now that we have our 3rd piece, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the table saw. We're going to set our fence at 1 11/16. What that's going to allow us to do is to cut 3 equal pieces from this 1 fence board. So let's get over to the table saw. Let's get this ripped down, and then we'll come back here to the table. Now that we're finished with that, we have 3 equal pieces at 1 11/16 inches wide. So our next step is we're going to take one of our strips. We're going to cut 1 piece off at 12 3/4 on the miter saw. Then we're going to set the bigger piece aside. The other 2 pieces, we're going to take them and we're going to cut 8 pieces at 16 inches long. So follow me. Let's head over to the miter saw and we'll get these cut. All right, so we're back at the miter saw. We have our 1 piece here that we're going to cut a piece of 12 3/4 in length. Once we finish that cut, we're going to take this piece and set it aside, like I had said. What we're going to do now is we're going to take our other boards and we'll get those cut up as well into 8 lengths, all matching at 16 inches. What I'm going to do here is save some time. I'm going to cut 2 at once. And 8 pieces at 16 inches and the one piece at 12 3/4. All right, so we're back to the table. We've got everything cut out. So what we're gonna need now to continue on with this project is our cut pieces. We're gonna have some glue and we're gonna use the air nailer with 1-inch nails. So first, I'm just gonna move a few of these things out of the way and then we'll start assembling. What I'm gonna do is take a couple of our legs that we have that we cut out and just add some glue. Add some glue down this side here. Now you're going to want to use a weather-resistant glue so that way it will be able to be outside. So first, we're just going to glue this on here like that. Make sure that we're even on both sides and the top and bottom. Like that. And then next, we'll grab our air nailer. Place that down and just add a couple. Watch your fingers. You don't want to put one of these through your fingers. And be careful when you're shooting these because sometimes they'll catch and then they'll come out the side as well. They'll take a little bit of a quick loop. So all that one's together. Alright, we'll do this one here. We're going to do 2. And then I'm going to put some side pieces on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our 4 pieces. They're 14 inches. Alright, we're just going to put one in here like this. So first, just going to add some glue again. Yeah. This side. Some glue on there. Put that in. Line that up to your top. That way then everything here is flush. Alright. And then we'll just get that just as a level. Make sure that you're flush all the way down. And then just hit it with some more brad nails. Just a couple should be good. Perfect. So now we'll take our other leg. We'll just add some more glue to this one as well. And just to both sides, just so that you got contact. All right. And again, for this piece, make sure you're flush at your top, all right? And that everything is tight and even coming down the side. And add some more brad nails. So, that's in there like that. Use a nice sturdy base. So what we're gonna do, you probably guessed it, throw it in the comments, but we're gonna take that next piece and we're gonna put it on. What I'd like to do is leave a little bit of room in between. That way then it allows for any expansion with the wood. And that'll make it look really nice as well. It'll give it a little bit of a texture, is it? Is that what you would say? All right, so we have our two sides. We got them here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put our sides on, or our ends on, whatever way you want to take that. So we had our 4 at 14 inches. So now we have 4 more at the 12 and the 3/4, and we're going to use them for our sides to join these together. And then with these as well, we want to make sure that we just keep them flush. All right, and then we want to hit them with a few more brad nails. I'm using 3. Oh. 3 there. This is Alright, so now we have our box. I'm just going to flip it over. Alright, so we have those other 3 pieces. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to just put them in here like that, lay them in. Alright, so I'm going to put some glue on them. So again, watch your fingers. You want to make sure that you're leaving your shop with what you came with. Okay. Perfect. So now we have that other little piece that we had cut. All right, and it's going to go right here in the middle. And don't be alarmed, there is going to be a gap in between the 2 bigger pieces and this one, but that'll allow for any water drainage if you just want to throw dirt in here. My suggestion possibly would be to put in just a basket of flowers if you didn't want to do that, but whatever works will work. And all right, so now what we want to do is put a top on our box. If you remember when I cut the other pieces on the miter saw, we took one and we threw it away. Well, we're gonna go get that piece right now and bring it back. What we're gonna do with this is we're gonna measure the top of our box, all right? And we're gonna use this piece to put a nice little edging around the top. We got a nice little planter box. And you know what? For a beginner, this is a very, very easy project to do. All right, so that ends the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. This has been a fun little project to do here. This took no time at all. So until next time, everyone, stay safe in the shop, and we'll see you again. Creekside Creations.